Hi.
Hey.
Hey, was that super glitchy for you?
No, not at all.
Uh-oh, I might have to reboot my
Oh,
computer.
oh no. No, don't leave me alone.
It was very
I
freezy.
I don't stream by myself because I can't do it by myself.
Well, I think
So,
you're gonna like real
I
soon for
you're
just a
fine.
few minutes.
You don't look glitchy to me. I think
Okay.
you're fine. I
So
think you're
all right.
perfect.
Well, everyone else, audio video check. Everything good? I'm not hearing confirmation that it's good, so it must
Well,
be all
that's
bad.
because people
It's
are
all bad. It's all ruined.
oh my god.
Mhm.
Jeffro is wearing the
Jeffro.
same shirt as you.
I can read too. Look at that. I was looking for AV though. Enjoy nature daily. Don't go outside
They
or anything
said
absurd like that, but enjoy. Okay, it's good. Okay. It's all
worse than she can hop up and keep me company while you reboot.
AV sucks. Yeah, there you go, Nathan. Nathan wants me to reboot.
Oh, Peplin.
What's wrong with my
Nothing.
No, I bet a good reboot would fix it all though. Lumi can go put on the same shirt. If you have one of these, go wear it. We can be twinsies, quintuplesies.
I have one, but I'm not wearing it currently.
Okay. So Koro's off the wall new thing is he wants to set up some kind of immersed growing and propagating setup. It's a good idea. Been thinking about it as that member plant form starts to fill up. We've broken records, but
Oh
I would
yeah.
like to keep it. I would like to keep it submersed, just because the conversion is not so bad when they get to your house. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't hear a lot of feedback about whether people's plants are surviving or not. For all I know, I could be like the worst plant shipper in the world and everything dies and everyone's afraid to tell me because it's free plants.
And they're like, we'll get some next time too.
Could be. Nancy piling on there. Thank you, Nancy. And those memberships went to Suharki, Sublime Squamata, Cichlets 23, Heather K, Craig's Catfish Cave. Sweet. Sorry, your plants do good. Yeah, I know they do good for you, Dee Dee. Can you get a new form every year? Every what you call it? Every
what you
half
call it.
year.
There you go.
Every what you call it, I released a new form, and you can fill it out if you're a member. Because if you're a member, you got access to the link. Fill it out, even if you were gifted a membership. That's how that works. And then it's just for me to deal with later, the mistake that I've made. Because when I started this, I'm like, well, I have like 20 something members, and I have a lot of plant trimmings and that kind of stuff. Cora said the plants usually make it just fine, but I definitely have killed my fair share after a successful delivery. And yeah, that does happen. I've filled many. I mean, I've killed many plants.
Yeah.
And yeah, look at those beautiful kamakas. I took this video this week, I think. And yeah, they are. You know what I need to get out of that tank though? He's that big fucking Siamese algae eater that
Good
eats
luck.
zero algae. Oh, I will not stop until there's two of them in there. There's a big one and a smaller one, and the big one is mean to the small one, and neither of them are eating any algae. And I have other tanks they can go in because they're doing nothing. Said numerous times, yes, and yeah. June and Dee Dee. There's a few people, and I'm sure as people roll in and say, "I've told you before, the plants are fine," I'll realize that my statement about I don't hear a lot of people give me feedback on plants is very flawed. But
You wanted to complain in the moment.
it was just a thought that I had, and sometimes my thoughts are wrong. Anyway, Jody has gifted 20 memberships. Thank you very much, Jody. And they went to Ramen, Nick Everett, Wow Aquatics, Scroom Juice, Tank Girl, Mr. B's CPDs, Ladina White, Chris Aquazone, Fish Tropic Canada, Beta Aquatics, Keystone Clash, Lily, John McKenzie, Aqua Escapes, Lady Diane, Marcy SoCal, Kathleen, Jeffrey Watts, Andrea P., the 186 Element. Is that 20?
Maybe.
Or is this yeah. Did
I was not counting.
Jody broke YouTube again is what happened.
Or you just didn't count and it was 20. Who knows? Both are equally valid statements.
Somebody else can count.
Except for one of them is not true.
Jeff Rowe has the opportunity to get a giant tank, but the biggest I can find near me is a 75-gallon or like 100-gallon tub from a feed store. I mean, I would get the glass one to see.
Here, Dennis said that his plants.
Awesome. I saw the word CO2. Did you pull up that comment?
I haven't made it down to that yet. You would like me to go in order, right?
I guess. I gifted duckweed to the jerk that told me if you do floating plants, you have to do duckweed. Last I checked, he still had an infestation.
There's your CO2 comment.
Okay. I've been kind of tossing the idea of finding a cheap CO2 setup. Plants are alive, but that's about it. Yeah, cheap is relative. Yeah. If you can find like a decent used regulator and used canister, that's nice. But if you go like cheap, as in like the DIY thing, that can get kind of iffy. Just because the inconsistent CO2 can be annoying sometimes. Go in order. Which order? Top down, bottom up, middle out is what I like. If y'all haven't sent my member plants out, the wife is going to fill out the form as well. Okay, yeah, we haven't sent anything out. I mean, holidays, and then probably after New Year, once post office dies down, we will assess who is still
who has warm enough weather. And anyone who just requested magnets, I have to make the magnets. So, like, generally, we like to get most or all of them, like, noted so that I can make them all at once. Just spend, like, an hour or two making the magnets. So, also, if you are not in need of plants or you live outside the United States, you can still get a magnet and we will send it to you.
Magnets are legal. We've got hope you all are having a good day from Fathom, and 50 character restriction doesn't work for me. Yeah, I know. And I don't know why they do that. It's like I don't have a higher tier membership. Just let people type what they want. The plants come in great shape. Still have plenty of them. Any deaths are completely on me. Okay. I know when I first started this, I did some frozen shipments. Like it was kind of iffy. Like I shipped stuff to the north in the middle of December, January, and that wasn't the best idea. Clashy wants member plants to be delivered directly to the Clash.
So,
but who's behind the Clashy?
So I would say for this winter, member plants, probably no, because there will be one put out later in the spring or fall, in the summer, maybe.
To ship in the fall, yeah.
Yeah, to ship in the fall. But like the goal is to get whoever fills out this form out before that one goes out. So, but if you are going to the clash and you would just like your plants brought to the clash, I'm sure that could be arranged. It would be free. We wouldn't have to ship it.
Yeah. Don't know what we're doing, like for selling plants again at the clash, or how we're packing. Packing less is always good, though. Or having empty suitcases to bring home is ideal. So
yeah,
we can pack it with things.
Guess who filled up the suitcase?
Yeah, me.
Anyway.
That's what I mean. Like when to have stuff to put in the suitcases, and have space for the stuff. Shopping, retail, spending money, commercialism, things and stuff. Support the economy. Feed the economy.
Okay, you already read those two members, but here's a question for you.
Have I kept me boldy eye? Laganandra me boldy eye red is what I have. I have a few specimens of it, and it's super, super, super slow grower. And I've been trying it in various setups. Right now, the ones that are growing the best are kind of in medium light. I have some in the tank behind me, actually, and they keep getting spot algae and dust algae. And I think they're just exposed to too much light for this tank. And then I have them in low light and they're growing, but they're like mega slow, like ridiculously slow. So it's kind of one of those long haul type things that grows slower than a crypt even.
Can you point to it in that tank?
Maybe. It's like right there. You can
with
see
the
a
pinkish
leaf.
Leaf, yeah.
Super slow. Don't need CO2 or anything for it, but God, it's slow. And he doesn't need any characters, just a couple of birds. I have so many pygmy swordtail. There's at least 20 in there, probably more. Sweet. Pygmy swordtails. Are they like tiny? Or are they like guppy sized? Because that might be something that I could put in the mosh pit that wouldn't just annihilate everything. Trying to up its plant game to impress Tom Barr. Yeah, Tom Barr is going to be a speaker at the clash, along with Shelby and Corey and Zenzo and someone else whose name escapes me.
Rick Borstein and Jason Denhase.
Oh, okay.
Scotty announced it earlier in the week on his stream. Yeah. This week or last week.
Yep, and I think January is when you can get your discount
for registration.
The hotel discount is open now, and I have a feeling we are gonna essentially buy the hotel. Like we're gonna sell out, and it's gonna be all clash people. I hope so, because if there's like 2 or 3 people who aren't attending the clash and they're just staying at that hotel, they're not gonna like us very much. Unless they're cool and they want to hang out, which they can. Time flies when having fun with friends. I agree, Todd, and thank you for being here and being part of the community with everybody else. All the cool people are here right now. Yeah, Laganandra Miboldi I read is beautiful, but a pain in the butt. Out of 6, I have 1 decent sized one left. Yeah, I tried to ship some to Kelly, and I don't think it made it. It's kind of a pain. I have a few decent ones just because I bought a pot of it from Grant at the clash, and then it had like 6 plantlets in it. And so I have those scattered in various places, but God, they are so slow. Really slow. Yellowtail spiny eel. Darpy water snakes. Sweet. And Candy says, "Happy birthday, Candy." Her bulbitis
She does not
is
say that.
amazing.
Happy birthday, Candy.
The bulbitis is amazing. I love bulbitis. It's a slow grower without CO2. Then you put it in CO2, and then you're panicked because it's taken over. A male and a so the pygmy swordtails are between a male and a female guppy, not as big as a female. Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. I might want some of those. Not that I'm assuming that you're offering or selling them or anything. I'm just like thinking like, I might try to acquire those from. When is the next clash? September 20 something.
6th.
The last weekend of September, right?
Yes. Yes, the last full weekend of September. Okay. Shady Grady is definitely getting a vendor spot, but no aquascaping contest this year.
It's a pain. It's a time suck. You want to come dip them too? Are you offering? I'll take them all. Yeah.
Let's see. People saying
is
happy
escape
birthday.
contest going to be the same as like same kind of rules and stuff?
Those will be released in March. I don't think anything is finalized officially yet.
Cool. Well, yeah. I will reserve my opinion for when the rules come out, and I will not hold back my opinion whatsoever when those rules come out. And that's a threat. That's a real threat. Not that I'm going to participate, but I like watching. Wow. So the poll, 54 votes so far. What's your main aquarium plan / goal for 2025? We've got 20% expanding, 9% downsizing, and 59% better organized / maintain setups, and then 11% other / something off the wall new. So if you voted for other something off the wall, type in chat what that thing is, because I'm curious. But Coro I am right already there. Did. I know Coro's doing immersed. Gonna try to do immersed stuff. So yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. And I am in the majority I'm in the now 60% of better organized, maintained setups. I have tanks that have space for fish, and I've got I got lots of plants growing in there, and I have a rat's nest of cords, and I have supplies laying everywhere. I got duckweed all over the place. It's a little bit chaos, so that's my goal, is getting that more like it's better organized than it used to be, but it's not there yet, and kind of living with it for a little while. Seahorses, there we go. It's happening 2025, Zen, right? Like for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Seeing some expanding. Do we miss any? Yeah, Renee said definitely the organization.
Yeah. Oh, look, Coro can just bike to Morgantown.
I agree with Steve.
Yeah, he said if they allow outside materials, he's out. And I think that was a thing that was addressed in the feedback.
Yeah, it was a mistake, and it happens. But learning from the mistakes is the most important thing. Google thinks it will only take you 267 hours to ride to Morgantown. A bike?
Yeah,
I assume. Shady Grady bought a shitload of equipment that I need to organize, start installing this year. Going to make a trip to Whip's house to help him install his water system as my New Year's resolution. Ooh, Whip getting that RO water. Let's see. Fish tank barn. Spent my Christmas vacation going through the rat's nest of cords in the barn. If I had a barn of fish tanks, which I would never, couldn't handle that, and I had a rat's nest of cords, they would be like that forever. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So he's eliminated 5 extension cords. It looks much better. I have like maybe 3 extension cords, power strips. I could consolidate. It's not even. Rachel says 267 hours on unicycle. A bike will be twice as fast. You've seen how fast that unicycle can go? It can go irresponsibly fast. I think it beeps at you if you go too fast, but you can still do it, I guess. I mean, people race in those things. It was cool to see the tanks with the outside resources, but certainly doesn't have the playing field fair, or to see what someone can pull off with what is on hand. Well, yeah, I think that's the difference between an aquascape contest and an aquascape demonstration, which would be kind of cool. I really like the demo that Grant did for his talk this year. It would be really nice to see one of those done from start to finish and on display. Or at least like maybe the plan is made ahead of time and it's mostly set up, and you can see it on display. You can ask questions about it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Would you like to go ahead and load up the participants list?
Probably.
Todd says 2025 will be to continue breeding the white clouds. He has the Vietnamese white clouds.
Yes.
Right. Getting my planted community tank stable and growing, and raise the gold lasers up to breeding size, maintaining and advancing what I have. Can one of Todd's goals also be to put one of those tanks behind him when he streams with vibes?
Oh, like prove that he's a fish keeper?
Yeah.
We don't believe you. Yeah, we might kind of sort of expand, but it's not really expanding because those tanks are already there. They just don't have water in them, and like the maintenance on them will be minimal because they're tiny. But then at the same time, I don't like tiny tanks that much. I kind of would rather consolidate. They're taking up a lot more space than they justify, I guess. So I don't know.
Did you want to talk about what you were offered on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, let me go through the participants list first. And that's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's not really going to be an advancement to the fish room, I don't believe. It's just going to be more water in a container, essentially.
Mel says 2025 I'll be breeding 3 types of rice fish and calico koi swordtails. Sweet.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do breeding wise. I might do less. Not that I'm doing much anyway. I'm not going to sell fish, and I kind of just wanted to multiply the fish I had and make sure that I could do it. Like, I think I can do this, and then stop because I did it. And I'm more interested in setting up more display tanks, having more pet fish, trying something that's like very different from what I've kept before, possibly. I mean, still has to be plant compatible, but something like that. Zen Ma'am, we get it. Unless there is a 500-point fish that you don't get tonight, we can't catch you. Oh, is she just verifying her points?
Yeah, she was. I'm just using a still air box right now, waiting for a local college to get a grant so I can buy some of their old equipment.
Okay.
Todd is not going to move a tank in front of the picture window in the office.
Maybe 2026.
Or he can move, right? Can he put a chair in front of it? Can someone send Todd a TV tray that he could put a laptop on and sit in front of his tank for Christmas.
Don't encourage that, because people could say the same thing about us, since we have to use green screens to prove that we have tanks.
Okay, well,
You don't
can
even
someone
have a
send
tank. You still
Todd?
have a Christmas tree. It's Christmas was 2 days ago.
Can someone send Todd a green screen, and then he has to hang a green screen every time he streams and take video of his tanks.
More work.
Make it
for
difficult
everyone.
for him.
All right, participants list: Fishcapades, Monster Fish Gal, Bionic Bigfoot, Whips World, Geek Boy, Mystery Snail Gardens, Dee Dee's Fendin, Scotty the Fish Freak, Outside and Aquatics, Lumi, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Linda Worth, SC Cat House, Merrick T, Nancy B in Tennessee, Nathan Hovey, Zen Ginger, David's Aquatics, Hip Hop Hillbilly, Jeff Rowe, Fish Family, Jonathan G, Fathom Aquatics, Peplin Creek Aquatics, Only Oscars, Coro Works, Aquarium's Animals and Me, Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman, Shady Grady, the Nano Aquarium Guy, Jody P, TJ Autocross, Keystone Clash, Cichlids 23, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith, M&C Aquatics, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Fish Tank Barn, Renee DeQueer, the Moneyless Maven, Shirley, Viking Warrior, according to the wheel, Branton Lightcap, Gems Fish, Heather K, Quest Aquatics, Jen U, Candy Overholes, Trash Gremlin, Boots Cats, Foxy's Fishes, Aquafunk, Toonie Loon, Joy of Fish Keeping, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Jeff Pelham's Aquatics, Eric Wyrock, Night Owl Aquatics, Too Cooley for Schooly, and Johnny Dance Fish. Cool. A shot every time I say aquatics, I be on the floor. There's so many aquatics in this aquatic stream. 2025, I'm going to set up the new weighterless. I think he meant waterless, but I'm gonna rub his nose in the typo. Waterless aquarium system that everyone is talking about. The airfish.
Coro thought Mel blocked him, and he was too scared to ask why. Eric's thing is that he's going to get into bonsai super hard. I saw that same windowless bonsai van at the corner of Wax and Magnolia Bridge, like before you turn on the bridge to go to Denham Springs. Just in that, remember that sign store that was knocked down and now it's just like an empty, abandoned parking lot?
That's where it was. Is there a reason you specifically described it as windowless? Is that a feature that you noticed? Doesn't have.
I think whenever I say that, people who didn't see the picture would know exactly what kind of van I'm talking about.
Just a big old opaque box where anything could be happening inside.
Yeah, so next time I see that windowless van, Eric wants me to stop and get him a bonsai, right?
I think Jody does too. I said no, but before all that though, because I didn't want to kill another one. I think if I remember correctly, and I asked Tom Barr about this we talked about it for like 3 minutes on the stream, is they got to be done outside. And it's a deal breaker. It's out the old outside thing. Welcome in Great Ocean Disaster Aquariums and Mickey M.
Nancy's going to get the rainbow shiners to drop eggs in the box, looking to breed her cherry barbs. Big Steve wants to try tissue cultures. He doesn't know about the up potting.
The up potting. I don't know what that means. It seems like a deal breaker.
Is he wanting to try to make his own tissue cultures? Surely he hasn't never used a tissue culture.
I mean, he used them for the scape, I believe.
Yeah.
I thought, Coro needs to be making tissue cultures too. Yeah, tissue cultures are pretty good. They require a little bit of like finesse and care, and they certainly do better when you put them in CO2 and don't put them in a tank where there's a bunch of like chunky fish that just swim across them, because they don't root immediately. They're not well established. They get uprooted, float around the tank. In bigger tanks, they get lost. So this is just something to consider with those, but otherwise they're a great value for plants. And My next channel, Fathoms Aquatic says my next channel will be Aquatics. Got gifted 2. What?
It should be aquatics.
Well, yeah. Got gifted 2 6-inch albino yellow discus from a local shop for Christmas and hopes I will breed them. Nice. We haven't done discus. Rachel's 2025 goal is to somehow get a big tank for the sail fin so she can reclaim her bathtub. So the thing that you were talking about before I read the participants list is my parents had this stock pond thing, plastic thing that when the kids were little, they live out in the country. When the kids were little, he'd fill it up with water and be like their pool to have fun in. And now they don't use it for anything. It's a 600 gallon round tub, and he's offered it to me, and I'm like, well, I have trouble resisting containers that hold water, so sure. He has to like get his truck and bring it over though. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm sure it'll be something I throw in the backyard, fill it up with water, and
maybe some goldfish or
could be, yeah, gold. Something that isn't going to just be taken by a cat or a bird or a frog. Because
you might even want to put like a screen on it or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to do something because the only place where there's not just a bunch of trees where the leaves are gonna fall and fill up the stock pond is where the current pond is right now. So I'm just
for sure we have, like, I saw a video on our Ring doorbell of Oreo, which is our neighbor's cat, jumping on top of the pond.
Yep.
And our fish were going missing a little at a time.
They're gone again. I keep putting guppies in there and they're thriving. They're swimming at the top because they're friendly and they realize that when there's movement,
they're friendly. They're guppies. They're just stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid friendly, and they think all movement outside of the water is food person bringing food, but no, it's a cat bringing death. And Kyle is building a terrarium for vampire crabs, water and land combo. So is that a vivarium or is it a paludarium? A vivarium, isn't that just like a vivarium is a thing that just has life in it, right? Isn't that just like a generic blanket term for?
Well, then it's right.
Huh? Yeah. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. And Hip Hop Hillbilly is hoping to upgrade 45 gallon to a 75, 20 gallon to the 40, and get rid of the 20 gallon. See, that's where my mind is when I think about like filling up another nano tank. Like, why don't I just, if I'm not going to breed, I don't need to have the pygmy cories in one tank and like the snail farm in another tank and the other cories. And I don't know, I could consolidate, keep something more interesting, I guess. And then Cheryl wants to add rainbow shiners to the 75 gallon cold water tank. Then it'll be perfectly crazy. I support that too. And Branton thinks he's going to win the wheel in 2025.
How do you win the wheel? Like it's a digital.
You purchase it from Matt.
How much money to purchase the wheel? He's going to purchase the wheel and then it's going to be pink all the time, all the pieces.
And then Jeff Pelham's looking to get a group of peacock gudgeons. Sweet. Did we say hi to Aqua Escapes? If not, welcome in Aqua Escapes.
I don't think we did.
And Jeff supports ditching the green screen. having a typical dirty, semi-dirty aquarium behind you on streams. Huh. Maybe 2025 is I'll do a dirted tank.
And which tank?
Like the one that I haven't put water in yet.
What is that, a 9-gallon?
Yeah. What I really want to do is mostly I want to set up something that's just gross, that just has so much decay, so much CO2 production, so that I can prove that you cannot replicate natural CO2 levels in nature. You cannot replicate that in a closed system without pressurized CO2 injection. And I mean, that's been proven before, but like, here's another video of it, and I'll make it flashier and shorter, and so people will pay attention to it. I don't know. I got so many random video ideas that it's not enough time to make them. Wait, what did Zen say? I missed it.
This is what happens when there's been almost no regular streams for a friggin' week.
I know. My routine was disrupted this week. Oh, yeah. Mickey, winning the damn wheel. Anything could happen. It took Dee Dee a couple of years, though, so don't get too excited.
Okay, yeah, he said making his own tissue cultures.
Oh.
I thought they could stay in there longer than a few weeks, but you have to re-up pot them and potentially contaminate.
Yeah. That seems like a lot of work.
And yeah, that's what you're reading, but it's not necessarily that I mean, you could, I guess, pull the green screen back and show that like the tank is behind you.
Yeah.
But just
there's a bed and there's a dog. Look at the dogs. They always fuck up the bed. That's that part of the curtain is wedged.
Oh.
But yeah, like if you keep going past that, there's a tank. Like see?
Oh my god.
It's not good.
Don't hurt your back. It's like it's right there, but like people would barely see it. You would see mostly dogs
and the lights
on the bed.
Off. Yep.
Yeah.
So ta-da. Magic. The magic of fraud.
I don't believe it. It's a green screen with a blue screen behind that playing the video of a bed and a tank. We actually do also have a blue screen that we got.
So where are we really?
That we got special for the very first clash we went to, because we had to film a Fishfam Christmas promo.
Oh yeah,
and we didn't even think about it. We ordered Eric an elf costume, and it was green, and then we're like, oh, we can't use a green screen.
Well, we figured it out. Oh, I know all about blue screens. Who is dumb enough to make all products green? Yeah. Yep. I look at my easy green. Look at this. It's invisible. Jeff still prefers real. Well, this is not necessarily fake. Like, this is my tank, and it's not like a curated video of the tank. It was taken pretty recently, and it's not in the best shape. Like, the tank is a work in progress. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I gotta do more videos of them just to stay up to date with them. And Jenna needs to get a 250-gallon tank for 2025. Fine. You just tell me where it's gonna go.
I don't have anywhere for it to go. Eventually we're gonna have to do some consolidating or do something, because the ghost knife will need a larger tank, or else the ghost knife is gonna have to learn to get along with rainbows in the 90. That's just what it's gonna come down to eventually.
Let's see. Not a fan of chroma keys and lighting green screen. You know what? I've been doing this for 3 years. No one's allowed to voice their opinion on this now. It's been years. It's been years, and most people didn't even realize it until I called attention to it. So there. Welcome in, Henry and Chris Howell. If you don't want the neighbor's cat, Shady Grady said, to get into the pond, all you need to do is add a 10-inch upright fence all the way around the edge of the pond. You won't be able to get in, and you'll see in fine. 10-inch upright fence. Maybe. Cats seem very determined, but if you have experience with this, maybe so. Am I going to do it?
There was one time that I popped my trunk to put something in my trunk, and I walked outside, and their cat hopped out of the back of my car, like just in the time that I opened the trunk and walked outside. It was like, I'm gonna try to go for a ride.
Our freaking dogs do every time.
Oh my god, I can't.
They don't want to get out either. They're just like, I don't believe you.
If I have stuff to get out of the car, the dogs can't be out there because they think they're gonna go for a ride, and then they're gonna play, I don't know, Catch Me If You Can, running all around the van from the front seat to the back seat to the trunk. Have to open all the doors and usually get one out at a time. They're so excited.
While you leave the other one out, the other one jumps in.
Meanwhile, JoJo is so car sick that she only goes to the vet because she can't even make it the 5-minute drive to the vet without getting car sick. So there's just no fun drives to take her on. And so because of that, also, Coco only goes to the vet. So I don't know what they're so excited to go in the car about. They're never going.
I think
never going anywhere
could be
extremely fun.
That they're very stupid dogs, and novelty gets them excited. Just
Coco
a theory.
Is always. Coco has to go to the most vets because she has to go to her allergist, and they scrape her skin every time, and sometimes give her shots and inspect her, and
lots of body shaming of her skin patches.
So happy to go.
We say hi to Dennis Christensen, an Aquarium domain. Popped into the chat. I've only ever seen hatchback vans.
Well, yeah, it opens like a hatchback.
And then 2 side doors on either side. Yeah, there's a lot of entryways when they get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we bring JoJo anywhere, it's a guaranteed vomit. Around the block. Even if we're pulling into the driveway, we've stopped the car. She's about to get out. Nope. 80-pound dog vomit. All righty. What else? What's going on? Oh, Christmas. What did we do? Zachary got his Oculus Meta Quest 3.
Yeah, he got a Meta Quest 3. Lillian got a puzzle, a 1,500-piece puzzle that she is actually challenged by. She couldn't do it all in a day or two. So
oh no.
She's gonna take the Christmas break to do that. She got a Lego set and she did that in an hour and put it up. And they got they got cash from both of our parents and your brother. And so part of their Christmas present is, I think they're going somewhere this weekend. So next weekend, or maybe on New Year's, because I'm off, I'm going to take them shopping so they can get whatever they want with their money.
Zachary wants Robux.
He doesn't know. I'm gonna take him to the mall because there's a GameStop in the mall, so like he can look for stuff, and then if he decides Robux, he can get Robux, and it's all.
I still haven't had a chance to play with the Oculus, the MetaQuest.
Well, it's not for you.
It kind of is. Well, he has to go back to school. So welcome in Elfish, Tanks, Fish Wit, Big Cat, and Steenfod Exotics. So actually, Chelsea, because Bob's doing the water changes.
We're used to 80-pound dog vomit around these parts. I feel so bad for her because, like, you would think, like, okay, well, she'll just throw up and she'll be fine. We took her to PetSmart one time, and I swear, it's a 20-minute drive to PetSmart. She threw up 3 times on the way there, didn't eat anything, didn't drink anything, and threw up a few more times on the way home. And that just seems unhealthy for her. And we've taken her to the vet, and they've given her anti-nausea medicine. They had us try Benadryl first. It doesn't work for her.
I just chalk it up to her being a not that smart dog. It probably has nothing to do with it, but she's just not a very smart dog.
I think
she's a very glitchy dog.
Gets very nervous about different places. I don't know. Like,
I mean,
I think she's
nervous
just
about different places,
anxiety
even though
in the car.
It's the same place that she throws up every single time.
Yeah. And I mean, she gets to the vet and she loves the people. She wants everyone at the vet to pet her.
Mm-hmm.
But when she's in there alone with me, she's so anxious hearing all the sounds, and she's just like panting, and she sheds her fur actively. Like I can see it like falling off of her. I don't know if anyone's dog does that. If they do, you would know what I'm talking about. Like you pet her and like fur is just falling off.
So I love this dog, Steve. I know her limitations, you know. She's not a scholar. And then we have Coco, the one that is allergic to life, that we have to give the custom vaccine to.
She is allergic to human dander.
She's allergic to people. Something I have in common with her. She's super smart, very smart, or at least so food motivated that you can get her to do whatever you want in the hopes that there might be food. And yeah, Jojo is just not that way. Like Jojo is the dog that you take him outside to go use the bathroom, and whenever Coco's done, it's time to come inside. She comes when calls, and then you call Jojo 5, 6, 7, 9 times, and you're like, what is that dog doing? You walk out the yard, and she is just kind of standing there straight up, looking at the fence. Nothing going on the other side of the fence. Nothing going on in her brain. She just glitched out, like just froze. Just like broken dog. And then you can snap her out of it, and then she'll come inside eventually. But yeah, smooth brain, really smooth brain. Super sweet dog though. Like no loyalty at all. Very, very nice dog. Okay. Wait.
And takes her dogs to get pup cups.
The pup cups, yeah.
We just have to buy whipped cream and make at home
spray directly into mouth.
Well, we've also gotten them before. They have like a Ben and Jerry's style. I don't know if it's made by Ben and Jerry's, but it's dog ice cream, and you can get it at a few places, and they're small little ice cream cups made for dogs.
Oh yeah, we had those. Actually, I had to throw some away recently because they were in the back of the freezer. We forgot.
Yeah.
where's the poll doing? How's it doing? We got 60, so 81 votes so far, 63% better organized, maintained setups. I didn't expect it to be that overwhelming, but I guess we're all kind of in the same boat. And I wonder if it just kind of came about with a lot of us expanding during COVID and then staying afloat when we all had to go back to work. And now we're like resolving to get our shit together in the fish room. But maybe some of us are in denial about needing to downsize, myself included, or consolidate or something. What else? We got your mom little betta tank for Christmas, 5-gallon betta tank.
You took a bunch of pictures. Were you planning on sharing the pictures somewhere here or in Discord?
Possibly.
Or
I wanted
or never at all?
No, I wanted to see how it's going to look later, because it's a little kit that we got. It's an Imaginarium kit, and it's labeled for plants and shrimp. I didn't know much about it. We got the light, like out of the box, the light, really nice spectrum, brighter than holy hell, and not dimmable out of the box. But luckily, I had one of those NiCrew dimmer timer attachments, a spare one, so got that, and it's dimmable, thankfully. Don't know why they didn't include any, like, not a remote or anything. I was worried it wouldn't be dimmable at all, but it is dimmable. And so got that set up, did some black diamond blasting sand with a little bit of aqua soil underneath, and then like a bunch of co-op root tabs scattered around, some dragon stone, and I have the light at like 20%, because I don't know what it's going to look like in a month or 2 months from now, but I'm curious. And also the little hang on the back filter it comes with, it's a cartridge, which for your mom, I think that's the right way to go. Just
this big,
pull the cartridge out, rinse it. But yeah, it's like this. You know what? I got a nice frame of reference right here, size reference. It's about the size of a fish room punks card.
Okay.
Tiny.
Welcome in, Tank Girl.
Hi, Tank Girl.
Shirley is trying to say hello to each person individually. She came
Too
up.
many people.
Okay, Eric has been designated the Clash babysitter. So anyone who has children, bring them to Eric. Is he
bringing the family this time?
I don't know. Does the dimmer get really hot?
No, not in my experience. It's just what it's like. It's got the digital readout, and you can program it to be at different lighting levels at different times. It's obviously works well with the NiCrew. It comes with different cable adapters to work with other lights, but there's certain lights it just doesn't work with at all, because the thing about LEDs is like they're not dimmable if you can't undervolt them properly. And some LEDs, if you undervolt them, they just like blink on and off, or they just turn off completely. Like there's just on and there's off. So luckily it seems like a decent light. I don't know why they would have it that bright by default, and it just sits right above this tank that's like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 inches tall. And then just seems like the kind of thing where you set that up, you're a beginner, and then you're in like a month, you're just like, why do I have so much algae? That's supposed to be a planted tank. It's a plant light. Does the dimmer get hotter or less hot than a wax melter? Yeah, it doesn't get hot at all. The light probably does.
Welcome in, ALA Aquatics.
Howdy, Austin.
Yeah, they asked who's gonna babysit Eric. The children, if there's enough of them.
It'll be symbiotic.
Eric. Wait.
Are you going to show us this? Oh.
Welcome in, Pile Aquatics.
I took photos I think, well, you know, when you fill up a tank the first time, it's cloudy too. Then I took photos after I added some very, very thick filter gravy to it, just to season it, cycle it, whatever you wanna call it. And also, I'm a bad aquascaper, so there's that.
Cora says, doesn't that depend on the kind of dimmer too? Like Varix and resistive dimmers work with LEDs, but PWM don't?
Could be that. Yeah, I don't know offhand. That'd be something I'd have to look up. I just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That is my experience with the dimmers. Most of the time it does. Okay. Let me share, and then we can play the logo game. That's going to be really hard or really easy because sometimes I'm wrong. So, spectrum wise, I'm always a fan of the peak in red for color spectrum. A peak in green also would have been nice too, if they're all separate LEDs, of course. But not bad. Like it's got the lights that plants crave, blue and red. So I'm not mad at that. This is just like the label: Imaginarium, planted shrimp, planted plus shrimp, shrimp and aquatic plants, glass aquarium.
Stan is asking, what airport do we fly into for the Clash? We fly into Philadelphia.
Hey, Pile Aquatics. Yeah, this is the night crew dimmer. And this is me, like, look at me, I'm aquascaping with rocks, and I'm putting the rocks in there like I'm a professional. And yeah.
You angled up the sand too.
Yeah, because I'm so good at it. I'm really good at what I do.
But I do see that you mixed the sand and the aqua soil.
That was going to happen
anyway. You need to get better at that.
Oh, well, I just need to not cap it, but I didn't have enough aqua soil and I didn't have enough sand. But if you combine the two, then you're golden. And then just like I treated the root tabs like detail stones and just kind of salt bait them in there. And there we go. Then buried those. Corey, if you're still listening, the sinking root tabs cannot be released soon enough, please. For the love of God. Then filled it up.
Welcome into the future 1.618 and Aquarium Talk TV.
Welcome and welcome. Yeah. Candy, got a release date on, customer service request on your birthday? Release date on the root tabs? Poke them with a dang pin. I don't want to. Sometimes if I squeeze them, it helps. But it's like Eric said, squeeze them soonish. All right.
Welcome in, Jay.
Howdy, Jay. So yeah, then I just put some weeds in there. Bunch of Anubias that Eric gave me at the Clash, and then some Crypt Nurii Rose and Maiden, a bunch of dwarf sag that may or may not stay dwarf. And look at the heater. Look how adorable this stupid fucking sticker is on this heater. It looks like plants. Now, if it were my tank, I would put the hang on the back somewhere kind of like amongst the plants, but I wanted this to be accessible, like this little pre-filter sponge that's going to clog tomorrow probably.
Let's be honest, you were going to try to put it where you wanted, but that's not how the lid is built.
Yeah, that was a problem too. But then I could have tucked it away in the corner on this side, but then I just figured who's gonna want to take the pre-filter sponge off and do all that. So that's where it is. When do you add the inch of sand? There's probably an inch of sand in there. Maybe.
When do you add 10 more inches of sand?
if I come across more problems, obviously sand will solve them, and so we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So nice and cloudy. I like the little suggestion from Google to fix the lighting. What happens if I do that?
ALA says, new tank, Steven. This is actually one that he set up for my mom. She wants a betta. And so we set up the tank and we're getting it established and trying to do it correctly before.
What is correctly? Like, just I'm
not
doing it the way that I do it.
And having it not cycled at all and shoving a fish in there and telling her good luck.
Sure. Filter gravy.
Oh yeah, you told me to go squeeze the sponge in her 40 breeder.
Give me some filter gravy. And there we go. All done. Perfect. Perfect.
And then we put in some shrimp and pond snails to kind of.
Yeah, don't normally put shrimp in there same day, but we'll see with like the massive amount of filter gravy I put in there. Don't know if I recommend like just anybody do that, but also the shrimp needs something to eat. And that's just a screenshot. And that, look, that is my killifish with ick, or is it Epistylus?
I don't know. Cora says definitely new lid if it's going to be a betta. Yeah, we made sure that we got a lid.
Yeah, my 90's got ick, and that pisses me off. It's been years since I've had an ick problem. Epiplatus lamotii. If that means golden wonder killie, then yes. It's my only killifish.
Esticatahula has asked, what do you use to draw with the fish?
Oh, it's a Gaiomon?
Yeah, Gaiomon.
It's a drawing pad thingy-mabopper.
It basically hooks up and acts kind of like a second monitor to whatever computer you plug it into, and it's not capacitive touch. It only responds to like a special pin. So you can use it like you're actually drawing with a pen and pencil. You can rest your hand on it. And then the drawing program that you use is Krita, Krita, which is free. And that's just like a kind of like paint, but a little bit more sophisticated.
Whip says impossible. It's a lot more sophisticated than paint. Like, it's a pretty powerful drawing program. Scotty doesn't think it's a golden wonder. I mean,
it's definitely a golden wonder.
Does that help?
It's under those weak aqua lights, so it probably looks, since it's right up at the top, a little bit more reddish.
It's more so in a corner, like not directly in the light, and it's sad. It's got stupid white dots on it, and it doesn't know what it's got. Man, the same day that I noticed this in the 90, I was reading on Facebook. I don't know why I do this. Reading Facebook group posts in a generic planted tank or something group where someone posted they had fish that were just like riddled with ick, like just absolutely destroyed by ick. Like, it's been a while, and there was dozens and dozens of replies, all equally confident that it was ick or Epistylus. Equal confidence. People angrily declaring it's the other, one or the other.
Looks too patchy to be ick, in my opinion.
See, and there's a thing, but here's the thing about it's very possible that it could, but it could be something else. I've only ever dealt with ick. I have seen ick look just like this, and ickx got rid of it, or let me say, I put ickx in the tank and it went away. Also, if you can go to a site that I recommend, Fish Keep and Chill. It's Dr. Nora and Jen, and I forget her last name. They have a nice article about ick versus Epistylus. If it's Epistylus, I'm even less worried. So that is the thing. Like it doesn't matter. It's just funny though. Like this, like it's ick, it's Epistylus. Same thing's happening in chat. And yeah, the bottom line is like, I've seen this before, and after putting ick in the tank, it wasn't there again. I also did water changes.
You didn't
I mean,
add
not
ick in the tank.
X. I also did water changes, obviously, and just general good husbandry. So, and also that clears up Epistylus. So, that's the thing. It's like with these illnesses, it's always guesswork, and every single person thinks they know what to do. And in my experience, they don't, and neither do I. So I'm going to do the thing that I do, and we'll see what happens.
So Peplin says buy from breeders, but you actually didn't buy any fish. And in fact, this fish was bred in our tanks accidentally.
I'm the breeder of this one. I moved it though.
Yeah, you moved it.
Everyone on Facebook is wrong. Just ignore them. Even the ones that are right, once posted on Facebook, become wrong.
Welcome in. Kazoo Man has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, God.
Hey. DD said, since my bout with Epistylus, I increased the water flow.
Ooh.
Guess what? We're not giving away aquarium background tape.
We're
just
not.
So you know.
But you can still enter #tape for a
to
chance to win another mystery pack. Fish Room Punks from Outside in Aquatics. Collectible stickers. But yeah, I'll update everyone on Vinowski. Hi. Mm-hmm. I will update everyone on the treatment. Like, I can't say I put ICX in the tank and it cured it. It's just more like ICX requires water changes, so I'm doing a lot more of those, and something is going to fix it, whether it's ick or not. And what's weird is, like, the killifish is the patchiest one. The rainbows have the very, very classic signs of ick, like the little dots on their fins. So, yeah. Illnesses are weird. Shit be strange.
Kazoo Man wants to know, how do you deal with bloating disease? I think anytime we've had a fish that was bloated and got like that pine coning, it was just kind of on its way out for us.
Yeah, unfortunately. And it's always happened with bettas. And yeah, at that point, like, try what I can. I take every recommendation that I can, and it's never worked. Let's see. Dee Dee said something I saved from my time with the scourge.
Yeah.
Aquariumscience.org. Well, okay. The article about Epistylus was I'm pretty sure most of that information is one that he stole. So that's probably a good link. But yeah, in general, that's a questionable source. It just depends on that one. All right. So people are typing in #tape. Let me give Dee Dee her points.
Yeah. Is it worth 500 points?
No. Wait, how many points does Zen have? Let's see. Yeah, Aquarium Science super sketch. The author is even sketchier. So even like I've actually read through a lot of the articles on that site. Some of them.
Is that the guy that Rebecca posted the article?
He steals images. He steals information. Yeah. He recommends his own site disguised as other people, which that alone is like, dude. He's a very grumpy, angry person, which never helps your case. If you're trying to convey information, when you're like shitty about it, it's hard to digest. But yeah, some of it's right, some of it's wrong, some of it is unhinged, insane, and angry. Fun times in this relaxing hobby, this relaxing fish keeping hobby. So relaxing. Just really calming me down.
Welcome in, Jim's Fish.
Hi, Jim. Are we having fun? Are we relaxed?
So much fun. Welcome in, 3G. I knew my ears were burning for a reason.
3G, secretly the aquarium science guy. Are we relaxed yet?
Hey, Steven, what do you think about that guy again?
He's cool. I don't know him. I'm just saying, like, when you see these actions before your eyes, it whatever reality is going on kind of gets distorted by the way someone is acting. That's all. Like, especially if anyone ever claims to know everything, which kind of is what that site seems to be, is like a single sourced I know everything website, which that's also kind of is doubtful, dubious, whatever. All right. Let's pull off some logos and let's be more relaxed.
Okay.
All right.
Zen is going to be especially relaxed by these logos.
It's fun. We're having fun.
Stephen, what's the best method to take the weight of existence off?
I think June's got it figured out. You see what June's about to go do? A+, highly recommend. Temporary fix. All right.
I bet Matt would say take some deep breaths.
Have you tried calming down? Have you tried not being anxious? I don't know. Doesn't that work?
What filter is good for a 55-gallon tank? What do I have on my 55? Is it a 407?
Yeah, Fluval 407. It's a canister filter, and the thing about canister filters is they're fantastic, aesthetically pleasing, because they're not like all up in the tank and stuff. But then there comes a time where you have to like open that canister filter, and then life sucks briefly. But I still like canister filters. I would get another one. I've got how many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, four. Four's a lot. It's a good number. I recently cleaned the FX6, and I think maybe only one time I said I was going to quit the hobby this time. So it's better. Like, things are getting better. But otherwise, I don't know. Big old hang on the back is fine. A couple of big old sponge filters would be fine. Kind of depends on your bio load, I guess, and how much water polishing you want to do. All right.
Wisconsin Fishfam. I heard that everyone is welcome in the Wisconsin Fishfam, unlike Tennessee, which I heard was full.
Yep, heard that straight from Nancy.
She speaks for Tennessee.
All right, here's the first logo. Easy peasy.
The title 55 to 75 was solid for the Steen fonts.
Yeah. I didn't like I used the title in a 29 for plecos, and there was so much crap that got clogged up in the skimmer that I didn't like it. But in general, the idea of a title is good. Super adjustable. Lot of flow. The worst filter chamber design ever, but to get some scissors and cut your own media to make the stupid little shape on it. and it's pretty good. And then the aqua clears have their own set of problems. I haven't used one of the new ones.
So far, I've only seen one. Now I see 3.
See, it was either going to be super hard or super easy.
So we got Linda.
Yep.
Guess what? He got his own logo.
Good job, Todd. See, I should have altered the color just ever so slightly.
And Zen.
Zen got it. God damn it. All right. I wanted it to be a little frustrating. All right, Linda. And
Todd knows TJ Autocross Brown.
Occasionally, I like to throw in someone who just has their letter, just the first letter.
She wasn't sure because she put a question mark.
Jody has made a claim. Let's go to the tape. Let's go to the tape. We got Linda. Check YouTube because it's not showing up.
Oh, yeah. I don't see her at all on the StreamYard side. Hold on. Let me move this freaking pole out of the way that's taking up.
I know. The freaking poles are so annoying.
So it does not show her ahead of Linda on my side of YouTube either.
Okay, but it doesn't show her at all in StreamYard. Thanks, StreamYard.
No.
Thanks for selecting the messages that you think I want to see. Wow. Okay.
Welcome in, Oinky.
Oinky. Coro says, I need a sump. I just gravel vac the bottom and rinse sheets of sponge. It's so much easier. I do it like once a year, maybe. Issues only come when I mess with stuff. Yeah. So the other thing that accompanied this ick/epistylus/unknown plague, maybe it's Myco. I bet if I showed one of them white spots on a rainbow and posted it in a rainbow fish group, they would say Myco. That's another trend that happens. Yeah, but the one thing that I did before I noticed this, like very recently, was I clean that FX6 filter. I do it once a year. Just more correlation, but I also moved that killifish from the plant farm to the 90 along with the trio of rainbows. So I made changes and then something stupid happened. And I don't know what caused it.
And if it is Myco, or if you think it could be, if things don't, you could, in theory, you have that giant UV that you can run.
The UV, I don't know. Like, if I confirm Myco in a rainbow fish group, they're gonna say, destroy your fish room, burn it to the ground, you're done. But I don't breed. Accidentally breed them. That's about it.
Yeah, they're not exiting our house ever.
I don't know. I've never received sound advice on treating sick fish from the general public. There's just certain things that are sort of established. You use this for this, you use that for that. I started with the med trio, and usually something from the med trio is going to solve the basic problems that you have in the fish room. And if it's something that I didn't catch in time and things look really bad, the best I can do is some kind of med and a bunch of cleaning and water changes. And
and you've been doing daily water changes on the tank.
for the ICX. All right, here's the next one. The UV, yeah.
Welcome in, Rocky and Miles.
Rocky and Miles, welcome. What's going on? Fishmania in Chattanooga.
Yeah, they're talking about fish stores in Tennessee.
Okay. All right, what we got?
Nancy said, "Whip, you started it. I'm not going down alone."
Yep, Johnny got it. Unless you're looking at it under the microscope, you don't know what your fish has. You can guess and get lucky, but you don't really know. I need to send scrapings to Dan's fish. Just
how would you feel comfortable scraping a fish that was alive?
I wouldn't feel comfortable sending them work, like unsolicited work. Do we have any? Should I move on to the next one?
I don't see anybody getting it yet.
Yeah, see this one, I pixelated and then I zoomed in, so a little bit more difficult. And I zoomed out slightly in this one because that'll be helpful.
Let's see.
So when is Nancy and Kelly and other people going to the aquarium?
Isn't that like New Year's?
Maybe. Something like that. I just know that whatever's happening, it's preventing Kelly from streaming with me on Monday. So it'll be wet your plants with like 90 to 99% less science. We got nothing.
I don't see
nothing. Okay, worth 2 points. This one. All right, that's completely zoomed out. The full pixelated logo. Oh yeah, New Year's Eve, y'all come. What was it, like 8 hours?
Yeah, it's about 8 hours. People aren't squinting hard enough.
Squint really hard. Take off your glasses. Undo your LASIK. Oinky says, I'm so happy that Ed will be seeing some of our friends soon. The whole Tennessee group, Mafia. Probably not all of them, but
so just one.
I didn't even see that. Who got it?
Oh no, I see 2 now. Koro.
Okay.
And Zen.
All right. Koro is now at 58 points. And Zen is now at 323 points.
Hey, do you want Zen to go ahead and pull who's getting the tape really quick?
Yep. Who is getting this not tape? You could use it as tape, but don't do that. See?
She missed her own logo.
See? There you go.
Let me go ahead and pull up my my thing so I can record my notes. So I can no, that's not the right thing. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Aquarium Fantasy, Henry. Do we have Henry's address already?
Maybe. Send it to me again, Henry, just in case. I mean, I know he's in Florida, but I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, Henry, send your address and you're getting a mystery pack of Fish Room Punk stickers.
Mystery pack. It's unopened. I could open it for you.
And then it wouldn't be a mystery.
Spoil it. How could I forget? Like, okay, first of all, I don't know anybody's address by heart. Okay, except our own.
Mine.
I have a very large database of Fishfam addresses, and I'm not always 100% sure that I have all of them. That's all.
I mean, you could look up on Shippo and you could call out Henry's address right now and see if it's right. Would he like that?
Press a button.
Wait, aren't you gonna do the AI fish?
Oh, Jesus. What? How the hell did I forget those? I don't know. I don't know.
Steven does not have an Excel file. He has access to
Google
the
Sheets.
previous plant forms where people put their address.
And Shippo stores them for me. All right, what the hell is this? Jenna made these. I was able to guess them, I think. I guessed this one for sure.
I think it took you a bit to guess this one, though.
Okay, but I got it. All right. I got it.
Okay, I guess.
Got it. Take another drink, if you insist.
Well, we have 3.
That was quick.
So we have Heather K.
Okay.
David's Aquatics. And TJ Autocross.
David's Aquatics and TJ Autocross. All right.
An axolotl. Not an axolotl.
And this one. Oh, yeah. I got this one immediately.
Yeah.
And so will everyone else. It's just a typing/lag test. Horny toad. How specific?
I want it to be specific. So Jody.
All right,
P.
so Jody, yep.
Then David's Aquatics. And then Big Steve.
Not just any wizard snail.
Autocorrect. I hadn't gotten down. It autocorrected SD Catalyst to whiteboard snail.
Better than a gray wizard.
Okay. Now you would like me to push a button.
Yeah.
Do you have it ready? Okay. Welcome in, Gina.
Gina, you made it just in time for What the Fish with no saltwater fish. None.
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm just gonna say it. There's no saltwater fish. This is the final What the Fish of the year, and then I got to figure out how to design the next batch of merch.
We have an idea in play. So, but these are the last fish that will be on it for season 4, right? And
holy crap, it is season 4, isn't it?
The idea is to potentially have, obviously it's going to take more than a week to have it designed, but tentatively, hopefully by January, have the new merch revealed. Something
like that. Yeah. I'll put a date on it and just pressure myself because, YouTube is fun and the hobby's relaxing and everyone is not stressed at all. Yay! Here's the first one. Fresh fish theme. Medieval fish. End of year theme. You could guess the fish.
Well,
that's not blue. Just wait.
We have Zen.
All right.
Big Cat and Todd.
Ta-da! Now it's bluer. All right, Zen, Big Cat, Todd. I saw somebody said GBR. I guess we're accepting that, right? That's pretty common.
That's what Zen said.
Oh, it's Zen. Well, no, not acceptable.
Yes, it is. You know that is what people say.
That's what people say.
Welcome in, John. The VLC cone had a little Santa hat. It's good to have deadlines. Just do all the work in the last 12 hours.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, it doesn't matter how much time I have. I always have 12 hours or less. South American cichlids theme. Let's go to the tape. We got Kirk saying that he's got it. All right. Oh, went a little bit too far there.
I see him after Todd. Like, I see Todd, then Nancy B, then Into the Future, then David's Aquatics, then Cichlids 23. But Cichlids 23 would be fourth, actually saying German Blue Ram.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do, which I don't think it's been an issue yet, but for people who are not on the board, if they're like fourth or fifth, I'm going to add them to the board.
Okay.
Just to give them a chance. But if you're out, and Kirk is already on the board, so none for you.
He says, I was second.
Candy, please tell him how to operate chat. You just got to switch from top chat to all chat or vice versa, and then it like refreshes and shows you the exact order that you responded in. It is frustrating, like where you think that you were first or second or whatever, but then like it shows you more immediately than it shows everyone else.
Cora says if abbreviations don't count, then Cichlids 23 is third.
But they do.
Abbreviations are lazy.
They are, yeah. Okay.
So then you have been called lazy.
Yeah. Anyway. Back to this one. Did anyone guess this?
Not
I don't
yet.
even know. Okay. Oh, it has no defining features yet.
Stop yelling.
Stop yelling. Here we go. Twice in this stream. Yeah, that's the trouble with like first to answer wins, because yeah, the way you
They're gonna sing the national anthem really bad.
Roseanne Shark. Rummy nose. Okay, David. I'm seeing David window licker. No, wait, no, not window licker. He said Rasbora.
Yeah, Peplin and Todd.
Okay. Peplin Farm. And man, Todd is just racking up the points. Like way too little too late, but
give Eric a point.
What did Eric say?
Warm water tank theme.
And this next fish, people are gonna be like, what do you mean warm water tank theme?
Well, it is. It is.
Technically. I will say I have these.
Tonight. Too bad about all the other nights lackluster performances.
Yeah. Yes, Henry. It's a Corridora. No points for you. I have
David's
these.
Aquatics.
I have these thriving, I will say, at 74 degrees, 75-ish, something like that.
David's Aquatics.
All right, let me skip to the end there. Okay. And also,
Eric.
David's doing really well tonight. Way too little, too late. Okay, Eric, David, and who?
And Branton.
All right.
Is it a Corydoras? Is it like an osteogaster or a
stir-by? I think it's a hoplosoma.
Hoplosoma.
Not required to say hoplosoma. It's a female coria of some kind. Yeah, made a little chunky. It's full of eggs. It's been conditioned with a lot of food, and it's ready to lay eggs. Thank you, Alex.
So Branton doesn't even need to say Corey now. Where's the consistency? I think that is
Branton needs a win for a change. I mean, he is going to lose so many times next year. Like, he just has no idea how much bad luck will continue for him on this wheel. So just give him something. And next,
Branton deserves 0 wins.
It's a shrimp, but what kind?
He lost already and doesn't. Well, hold on. Wait. It's okay. Dee was first.
Oh, cardinal shrimp is okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what all the common names for these are. Like for these shrimps.
Dee, Heather, and I guess we can give it to some people who, because ahead of that, Scotty.
Yeah, it's a Sulawesi.
Said Sulawesi.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's like more important than the cardinal part of it. So Scotty. Okay, so you said Dee and who else before Scotty?
Heather K.
Okay. All right.
And if you want the first 3 Sulawesi, then also give Nancy a point.
Okay. We'll be charitable with 5 people. Okay, Scotty. Was it in gender? You said Nancy was the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not actually a Caridina. Is a Sulawesi a Caridina?
I don't care.
It's not saltwater.
I don't know. It's not saltwater, though.
Caridina Dennerly? I don't know. Cardinal would be
there are like 12 species native to the Sulawesi lakes. Well, we're being vague this time. I had the color right. Did you run out of room, Jenna, with the tiny tail?
No, that's how it looked in the reference.
Oh. So much fun. We're having fun. Okay. The official type of that shrimp is not cherry shrimp. Yeah. A shrimp I don't want to deal with is what it's called. So relaxing. My mental health is great thanks to fish keeping and interacting with Facebook. Hot water. Yeah, Johnny, we got that. Good job, Johnny. No points. Okay, how you're not gonna get what you Is cichlid vague enough for this?
Wild discussion.
It is pretty wild. I'll give you that.
Give him a point. Because obviously it was good.
Yeah, someone before that said wild discus though. Into the future.
Yeah,
said
into
it.
the future.
What about June? Do we think that she was trying with
Well,
Isle discus?
I think
Isle
she
discus,
was
that
because she was also third anyway.
okay. So into the future is new to the board. I gotta get this name right. Can you pull it up again?
No. Hold on. Here you go. Can you see it?
Into the future 1.618. Okay. Into the future 1.618. And now I've forgotten everything. Who else? June and someone else.
June and Shady Grady.
Okay.
I believe that is not a cherry shrimp cichlid.
Shady. Okay, why do I have 2 entries for Shady Grady where he has 27 points and then also 26 points?
I don't know. Because you did something wrong? Is one like Shady Grady and one like Shady Grady Aquatics or something?
They're the same fucking name. I don't know what's going on. Don't even know. All right, well, they both have 27 points now.
How do we know if the drawings are wild caught or captive bred?
This one's pretty wild. I mean, this one is like crap. I got to do one more of these, don't I? That was my thought process doing this. I forgot to draw the mouth. That happens sometimes. Are they F1
and it'll be on
F2?
the shirt forever.
It'll I mean, there's a lot of fish. You know how we do when the fish like aren't that great, we kind of tuck them behind other fish so they're just I forgot the gills too. I mean, details, Candy. I was excited to be done.
It doesn't have like a fin to swim with on the side.
Clearly
either.
not done. Yeah.
You forgot to draw the legs as well.
Listen, sometimes discus don't come out so good, and you cull them. I would not buy or sell this one. He created him without the ability to taste or breathe. But look how big he got without that. Pretty good. Photosynthetic discus. Sure, Eric.
Gills are for quitters.
Clearly.
Calls.
Make a category sometime in the future after we forget. Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a good one. Just some bent spines. That stupid wild type pattern guppy that comes out of like a meticulously line bred guppy. Like, why did that happen? Oh yeah, Brandon goes live with Elfish and Jeff in like 2 minutes. So in about 2 minutes, we will reveal the hashtag for the prize tonight.
No, okay. So here it is. It's a narwhal.
It's a plushy narwhal. And
what is the hashtag?
The first one I see in chat is what it is. Unless it's vulgar.
And nobody's gonna say one. Not a cherry shrimp.
There it is. Hashtag not a cherry shrimp. All right.
Yeah. It's a little purple narwhal. And yeah, someone asked what channel he's going to be on L Fish Tanks. Right, it's on L Fish's channel.
Yep.
Yeah. Put this up.
So far, Dee Dee has entered and Outside In has entered.
Well, they got some good chances.
There we go. Now it's populating.
Okay.
Yep. And who else is on panel? Is Jeff gonna go ruin the panel too?
Is he gonna go
I heard that might happen. I don't know.
He's gonna just list all of his compliments for Branton.
Branton has to be present to win too. He has to get off a panel.
Is gonna get off of panel?
Yeah.
He can't just be in chat.
Seems kind of rude to me. 41 entries so far.
Anyone else know the narwhal video? Do you know the narwhal video? I think Eric was singing it.
I don't even remember that.
It's titled Friday with Branton with question marks, so maybe he's not even sure. What color is Annette? She would like to know.
Not pink.
What color is Branton?
Kind of pink. Let's refresh. Branton is like a greenish.
Well, that's not pink.
It doesn't matter. Like he has no chance.
What color is everyone? Can you read off all the colors?
Annette is like a blue-green, aqua something.
Oh, we just watched Elf, where it's like, "Bye, buddy.
Hope you find your dad." Mickey M is ensuring his own loss as well because he's playing for Branton. 45 entries.
Linky got her stickers from 2 weeks ago. That's the last time there was a secret word. Nobody had said it last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If Garbage Pail Kids cards had been that cool, we kids from the 80s would have less PTSD now from our nightmares then. But without the PTSD, would you have ever found fish keeping and the Fishfam and been so relaxed? Corey wants a deal or no deal escalation. If you win this narwhal, you can win a bigger prize, but it's 50-50 and you get nothing or something better. And are you gonna like fund this with these escalating prizes? We just ordered a whole bunch of
the biggest prize we have is this.
Yeah, that's all we got right now. We ordered a bunch of plushies from Green Pleco like we did last year.
How many is it? Is it 27?
29.
29.
29.
So we'll have 29 streams worth of giveaways.
They have increased their prices since we first started giving them away. Narwhal or $50 gift card, then $100 gift card, then $200 boom or bust each time if they want to try it. Dang.
Double it and give it to the next guy. $45 entries, refreshing, and 47. All right, we are winding that down. Do you think the audio is going to work? Maybe. God, as long as it doesn't, I don't hear myself.
Yeah, it sucks when that happens. I feel like greed will keep me safe and not have to pay out. I don't know. Like, what could you could do a lot with like $1,000 co-op gift card. Like, how many times will it be doubled? Holy shit, Gina. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina.
$50 super chat stream prize fund. We'll appreciate that. But, we're not asking for money to fund the prizes. We do this for fun.
Yeah.
It's just a little end of stream trinket.
Mm-hmm.
An unadvertised giveaway.
Except for that we do it every time.
Well, you know what?
But
not everybody in Fishfam shows up to the stream. Some people have no idea we even exist. And that's kind of how I prefer it. Like, I want the discovery of the stream to be super organic. Like, just random stumble upon it.
Scotty doesn't know what a narwhal is. Doesn't he work at an aquarium?
Scotty, you have the internet and you've got Google. I would not have admitted to not knowing that. I would have just Googled it and been like, oh, yeah, totally aware of those.
I mean, like, this is literally a narwhal. Like, you can see what it is.
It's a stabby whale. All right, 48
I mean,
entries.
They're not purple in real life.
In real life, are they just like gray-ish?
Yeah, I think they're like maybe white. They're real. Yes.
They tried making Murphy plushies. They were the derpiest. 2 different manufacturers. Yeah, I could see that puffer face. Just be hard to get it to look right.
They watched one fish video and then they got a free membership from Jeff or Jody. Organic like that.
You know what? If YouTube insists on making things that way, then yes, that's organic.
But you know what? Someone will watch the stream for the first time and then they'll decide they want to be part of the community.
So
our stream or another stream, and we'll get to know more people.
What I'm getting out of this, though, is that somewhere there are some derpy looking Murphy plushies, and now I kind of want one. And I bet a lot of people would like one of those. Non-members in chat, yeah, that's how that goes. I don't know why.
Corey gifted one, and it went to Sandy Dowdy.
Thank you, Corey. And Vanoski is here all the time, so it doesn't make any sense that he wouldn't even have one. Do they have a lot of Pleco plushies? Yeah, I think that's how they started. Greenpleco.com. They had a bunch of Pleco plushies. However, the package that I ordered actually has no Pleco plushies. It has a bunch of Oscars, and it's got some angelfish and maybe some guppies and bettas.
I think there's some neon tetras or cardinal tetra. I don't know which kind.
Jody, thank you. I don't have the YouTube side open, so.
Oh, those went to Ed's Tank for Therapy, Joe's Fish Room, Mary Oliver, Shelby, J-Rock Does Stuff, Eduardo's full name account, Dave Farrell, Fish Fam Christmas, Bucky 1469, and Cameron.
Sweet. Oh, and Mickey M doesn't have one either. That's crazy. Minoski and Mickey M, huh? Remember how long it took us for Whip to get one, and then Whip got like 4 in one day. Finally,
it's his day.
Yep. All right.
Not one of them went to anyone here.
That's crazy. All right, still 48 entries, so I think we're good. We're gonna go ahead and spin this, and then everybody go on over to Elfish.
Big Steve gifted 5. Though, thank you, Big Steve. Those went to Skinny Nona, Robert Reed, Wayne's Aquatics, Plushy Aquatics 2, and Anything Goes. Oh, Matt just entered, so if you want to refresh one more time.
Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. And
Matt knows what he entered for. It's this narwhal plush.
Is the wheel nice? It's centered for everybody.
It's good enough.
Good.
Branton is like waiting to go.
I mean, that I enjoy that. Okay.
No, don't be mean.
Why? Why not?
Because be nice.
Sound?
Nope.
Let's try this again.
Fill out the plant form so Steven can increase the size of the plant farm.
You're just shrinking your plant portions.
You're gonna have to sing.
Nope, not gonna. Sorry, Cat House. All right, please work this time.
Monster Fish Gal.
Lori.
Heather K. Quest Aquatic.
Heather K.
Alishan as.
Alishan.
Big Cat.
Big Cat.
I said, yes, I'm still here.
Aquarium Fantasy.
Henry.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger.
Foxy's Fishes.
Foxy.
Window Liquor number 5.
Window
You
Liquor.
told David he'd be up after he won the wheel.
That is a guaranteed second place for Branton then.
Jonathan G.
Jonathan G.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
Bye, Jeff. You can go up there on panel.
That one was loud.
What, me?
And the sound.
Oh.
That was screaming in my ear.
You know, you don't hear it, then it's too loud. I don't, you know.
Yeah, I know. Calm
What?
down.
Nitole Aquatics.
Nitole.
Outside in Aquatics.
Relax, Steven.
I'm so relaxed.
Renee D. Queer.
I'm going to spend so much time with my tanks tonight.
I didn't order it from anywhere. I actually picked it up from our local grocery store, but the brand says RBI. So
Runners
I imagine they sell stuff. Huh?
Runners batted in. It's a baseball. It's like the one sports ball thing I remember.
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Redneck Aquatics. Stan.
Just Stan.
Long Family Shoal.
Matt made it expand it so that it could say all of Wanky's name, and Stan was like, guess what? I'm going to make my name even longer.
Elaine.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Mystery Snail Gardens.
Nancy B. in Tennessee.
That one always takes me by surprise. Nancy B.
The Moneyless Maven.
She. I love how chat has literally just screeched to a fucking halt.
They're afraid to say anything until they're off.
Sorry, Shirley.
CR Fish, Cheryl Smith.
Cheryl.
Then you're off. You can just be the chat.
Only Oscars.
June.
Intata Future 1.618.
Is it Intata Future? Sometimes it does in English. All right.
Hey, you know what you forgot to do? And you can do this after the wheel, obviously, is go ahead and congratulate who the people who will be receiving merch for sure are.
Oh,
from
yeah,
With
yeah,
the
yeah.
Fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oink Master Supreme Forever.
Oinky.
Shady Grady.
Shady Grady. Remember to spend some time harassing L40 Fish after you get kicked off the wheel or when the stream is done. And hit the like. All right.
On Elfish.
Yeah, whatever.
I guess I should hit the like.
Maybe.
Here.
I don't know.
I'm still deciding.
It does something, right? It gives me the will to continue.
Oh, look, Geek found the toy company.
Oh.
Rocky and Miles.
Rocky and Miles.
Liquid Zoo. Only Fins.
Matt.
Darlene's Tanks.
Darlene. It can't even say my name right. It calls me Awkward Dykes.
Eric Wyrock.
Hell's bells.
Mike M.
Nancy, what does it feel like to dream of winning a purple narwhal and then not winning? Mike M. Mickey M.
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Scotty.
Linda Worth.
Linda.
Jody P.
Jody P. Pretty sad, Todd. Pretty sad.
Does the narwhal light up? No. It's just a plush.
It's a passive narwhal.
They had a blue one as well, but I got the purple one.
Koro Works.
Koro.
Candy Overhauls.
There you go, Candy. It said your name.
If you put a wax melt in it, it does.
Bootscats, Bootscats.
Bootscats, Bootscats.
Peplin Creek Aquatics.
Peplin.
Dee Dee's Fin Den.
Dee Dee. I don't know what else to say.
Whips World.
Bro, Jordan just asked out loud if I was still on the wheel, and I said, for now, and then it announced my name with the most comedic timing ever. That's what the wheel does. And there goes Whip.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics. That's, there's only like 1 million aquatics on the wheel, but this one's difficult for the wheel to pronounce.
Yes, who's still on the wheel, says Branton Lightcap.
You idiot. You're done now.
Well, I hope Johnny wins. He's the most pink.
Fathom Aquatics.
All right, there goes Alex.
Alex, you weren't pink enough.
Johnny Dan's Fish.
And that was Jenna's fault entirely.
You foolish fool.
You fool.
Branton Lightcap.
There he goes. All right. Have fun. You can go on panel now. It's over. Just a preview of 2025 for you.
Big Steve's Glass Boxes.
Big Steve. All right. Final four. Gina's Reef, the Nano Aquarium Guy, Nathan Hovey, Fishcapades.
Fishcapades.
Sorry, Mel.
Nathan Hovey.
Nathan.
Matt's just announcing that Gina's gonna lose.
Gina's Reef.
He was right. Sorry, Gina. Congrats.
That was the correct shade of pink.
Yeah. Not like super pink, but congrats, Jay. And I got your address, unless you moved. So we'll send you a narwhal. Happy New Year, puppies. Thank you, Kelly.
Wait, didn't Jay actually kind of move? Didn't he move at some point?
Oh, crap. I don't know.
Jay, please send us your address just to make sure.
I got to make sure my identity theft database is up to date. So would appreciate it. Okay, so before everyone goes, let's announce the obvious.
Wait, did Kelly and Jake have an egg for dinner? That's an important question.
I don't even know if Kelly's aware that she pocket a voice message. I don't even know if Kelly can hear us right now. I think she might have the stream on mute. We don't know. Anyway, double it, give it to the next person. Anyway, the leaderboard as follows. So I haven't decided like how many people are going to get automatic merch, but I will at least name the top 10 if that is agreeable with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I send you a message, Kelly. You sent it to Discord.
Yeah.
To all of Discord.
Okay. So first place, Myrtle Singh with 1,001,794 points. Second place, The Zen Ginger with 325 points. Third, Boots Cats with 143 points. Fourth, Nancy B in Tennessee with 78 points. And then 5, Mystery Snail Guardians with 74 points. Followed by Branton Lightcap with 68 points. And then 7th place, Scotty the Fish Freak with 67 points. And 8th place, Coro Works, 58 points. 9th place, Eric Wyrock, 49 points. And 10th place, Rocky and Miles with 40 points. Now, whenever we do the actual wheel and the drawing and stuff for merch sometime in January, I'll post the full leaderboard because there's like, how many people? There's 97 people on that will be on the wheel.
Are 2 of them Shady Grady, though?
That is true. I got to fix that. I don't know I don't know how that happened. Okay. Yep. All right. Everyone go on over to Elfish Tanks, harass Branton, and, as usual.
#pink.
#pink works for me. And I'll see y'all on Monday. Without Kelly, she will be busy. But I was about to say Happy New Year, but I'm still gonna see y'all before New Year, so I'll reserve that for next week. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.